So they do the best they can, and with different types of cameras for people that are interested. There are some large cameras on tripods. There are some handheld cameras over shoulders. There are cameras actually fixed right into the ice or on the side of the track. And it's always a guessing game because, as you know, as David Gleirscher is now on course, as you know, tracks differ from year to year on what the tricky spots are.
Yep, and it's all about how the ice master decides the profiles of the curves will be. But I tell you what, it's great to see David Gleirscher competing after that horrific
it was an
moment
awful crash,
what really surprised me was to see him the next week in Segunda.
That's right.
But you know, he's a very fierce competitor. He doesn't want to be off the sled too long. He got his doctor's clearance and was ready to go.
That was definitely visually the most spectacular crash of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. There's usually one or two of those a year, but his was unmatched this season so far. And there he goes.
Broke his sled. The whole Kufen snapped off, and he's okay. We're not quite sure where that was. The Kufen, right?
Oh, absolutely. That was the horn of the Kufen.
Yeah, we're not quite sure where that ended up, but that was flying right out of the track.
I'm sure we'll see a slow-mo of that right now. But he looks like he's okay, and that's good.
Gleirscher does get a finish time.
He went late into curve 12, and then when he pops here on 13, the sled actually comes up over him and catches the wall. And right there, you see it snap and go flying behind curve 14.
Fortunately, in an area where there were not a lot of spectators.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the bat, the baseball bat, coming out of the hands of the batter.
But you can see he holds on to the sled, and that's always good.
It gives him a finish time, too.
Yeah, you don't ever want to let go of your sled, even when you crash, because when you let go,
it's a missile.
Yeah, it keeps cruising, and it goes uphill at the finish and can come back at you, and that's always extremely dangerous. So I'm glad that he wasn't, in a position to lose the sled and possibly get injured even harder than it could have been.
I don't feel as badly about my iPhone breaking yesterday, and now that I see this sled, that's David Gleirscher.
Cheaper fix than a Luge sled, I believe. But he was definitely going for it, and that's, sometimes that happens on a race day when you're really trying to go for position and go as fast as possible and you get yourself into trouble.